Hello viewers, in this demo I'm going to go ahead and show you the MCP architecture in Spring AI. So we have an application over here which will be used to find used cars. For this we have three applications mainly. One is the core service where we have the data which connects to the database to find cars. It has a couple of endpoints. One is to find the car on the basis of the request. The other one is to add a new car to the repository. The other two applications which are of prominence to us are the MCP client and the MCP server. MCP server has one endpoint called as chat, wherein user will pass the prompts. We are going to use the chat client to call the LLM and get its content and return it back to the users. We have created the chat client configuration over here. And in this chat client configuration, we've added memory to it, which we are going to test in our video ahead. Along with that, once the LLM is called from the chat client, it will go ahead and search for the tools that is available for it to find the appropriate response that the user seeks. The tools are available in the MCP server. These are the available tools that have been created. We have tools like get all cars, which is going to help us find all the cars. Along with that, we have created one tool each on the basis of different search criteria. So a car can be searched by different parameters like brand, model year, transmission type, fuel type, body type, and others. So on the basis of each of the search criteria, we have different tool. So one tool is going to search only on the basis of brand name. One tool is only going to search on the basis of model name. We are not creating multiple tools because there could be n number of possibilities. User can search for uh, different combination like a red car, which is a car of year 2020 and is an automatic car. That creates a lot of possibilities, and we cannot go ahead and create tools for every possibility. But when we test the application, you will actually end up seeing that there is no requirement to do that. Now, a quick thing into how the MCP client and the MCP server connects. So this is the configuration for the MCP client, in which you'll see that we're using ChatGPT's gpt4o LLM model. We have provided a key, and along with this, we are mentioning that our MCP server is running on port 8040. So this is the entire connection between a MCP server and an MCP client. An MCP server and an MCP client has one-to-one mapping. So now we are going to go ahead and start our application. So now we have our application started. We have the core service started. We have the MCP server started, and we have the MCP client started. So this is the endpoint where we are going to go ahead and give our prompts, and we'll see what really happens. Let's try and find a car that is not there. Let's go ahead and search, is there any Alto car available? There's no car available with the model name Alto. If you go to the logs now, you will see that it executed the tool called as get by model name. So it understood that Alto corresponds to a model name, hence this particular tool was utilized. Let's go ahead and execute another prompt. Let's go ahead and find a car that we know is available, and was able to find Tiago successfully. If we go to the logs, you will see that it used the same tool to find us the car that we searched for. We are now going to search what all brands do we have. When we hit this, it gives us the available brands that we have to choose from. If we check in the logs, you're going to see that it used the tool called as get all brands to find me all the brands that is available. Let's go ahead and type something that is a little different. I'm going to give a prompt stating that I don't have money. Please tell me which car can I buy. When I hit this prompt, it gives me the cheapest car that is available. Now, if we go ahead and look into the logs, you will see that it utilized the get cheapest car tool to get me the cheapest car that is available because I don't have money. Now, let's try something that is a combination of different tools. So here I'm trying to say that I want to find an automatic car for myself, which is black in color. So there are two different criteria. One is the transmission type, which is automatic, and the other one is the color. When I hit this, I get this option that there is a Toyota Fortuner that is available, which is black in color and is an automatic car. And it could also find another option for me. If you look over here, I said, find me one black car. I said a black car, which is singular. So it actually found one black car and it gave me that response. And additionally, it gave another option. Now, if I open the logs, you will see that it actually searched by two different tools. One was through the color and the other one was through the transmission type. Let's try and check the chat memory into detail. So I'm going to go ahead and search, is there any car available from the year 2016? When I send this, it's going to utilize one of the tools and give me that response. Now, the important thing to note over here is it's just giving me the brand and the model, just saying me that Toyota Innova is the car that is available from the year 2016. Now, let's try and find out its price. When I send this, it's going to utilize one other tool and give me that price. Now, the important thing to note over here is if I go back to my logs, first it used the model year tool, then it used the model name tool. Now, the model name tool is definitely giving us the entire information that is available for the car. But since I asked only the price for it, hence the AI model is returning me the price. Now, let's make things a little more complicated. I'm going to go ahead and enter a prompt which is a little complex. And I'm saying, well, I have a big family of 6 members. Suggest me a car. And yeah, I can't drive manual cars. And I hate any color other than black and white on the car. Okay, so this is combination of multiple things. So now if I send this, it is giving me all the options that is available. So it is giving me all the cars which has a sitting capacity of 7, is an automatic car and is either black or white. If we go to the logs, you will see that it utilized different tools to get me that response. So that is how it works. It breaks down the prompt to understand which are the different tools that is available, and it will utilize those tools to get me the available response. So this was about trying to get the cars for us. Now we are going to go ahead and try to add a car. If you note over here, we've provided all the details, but a few of the details that is required, like what is the body type of the car and other things, are missing. So let's try and send this. You will notice that it clearly states that body type, the sitting capacity, and the kilometer driven value for this particular car is missing. Hence, it cannot go ahead and add this car. Now let's provide a prompt which has all the details. Here, we are giving all the possible details that is required to add a car. When we send this, it'll add that car for us. So now, when we go ahead and try to find the cheapest car, it will give us this car because we entered its price as the lowest. Now, when we send it, you see that we get that response for us. Let's try and add car, and we are going to mention that the car is an EV car. Right now, our product doesn't support adding the EV car. So when we send this, it says that the fuel type EV is not valid, and the only options that you have is petrol and diesel. Let's look at the tool again that we have created to add a car. If you see over here, we have said that there are options that is expected from the user, like the brand, model year, and everything. And we're telling the AI model that in case you see that something is absent, let user know through an appropriate error message. We can go ahead and custom the error message, but we are letting the AI decide the message and respond to the user. We've added validation, as you saw in the example where we have entered things incorrectly. It gave us the error message. When we added the fuel type as EV, it said it's not valid because the only available options are petrol and diesel. We have provided some sample prompts so that it understands what is what. And just like any other method, what we are doing is we're just calling the core service to add that car for us. Now, if you look over here, we're just taking the response and we are sending it to the core service. There is absolutely no need to do the validation for us because the AI is doing it. This saves us a lot of code and thus a lot of test cases that needs to be written to test those block of code. So that was me giving a demo on the MCP protocol, the Model Context Protocol. We have implemented this through Spring AI. The model that has been used is GPT-4, and we are using OpenAI for this. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Thank you.